sound like a broken record in the last 3 or 4 games, but how do you guys go from looking so connected like you have at certain points this year to the second half against the Knicks, and now this was probably the low of the low as far as looking like a team that was connected defensively and playing for each other and doing all the things you need to do for each other to win games?
I get there. I couldn't even answer that, but the moment, real time, what it felt like definitely sucks. It's frustrating. And, it should be the ultimate lesson learned of what it's like when you let something slip, of not being connected, not being one, not understanding what needs to be done collectively to help out each other. Defensively, obviously we scored well enough points to win the game, but giving up 150 points beyond embarrassing. And we gotta feel that. You gotta feel it. You gotta feel low right now. You gotta feel frustrated. You gotta feel all the bad emotion. Trying to understand why. As competitors, it's embarrassing to give up that many points. Nothing against Minnesota, but it's not like we're playing against 2016 Golden State Warriors. We gotta do better. We gotta be better individually and team-wise.
You guys last year, even that second half of the season, when you lost games to good teams, it still seemed like this group was together. Are you concerned that togetherness is not there right now? That there's something bigger going on that is concerning that's carrying on to the court?
I mean, obviously we gotta find that connection, because when things feel bad, it seems like it can snowball and feel worse when something not going right. And all we need is that one good moment to lean towards to kind of make that a contagious feeling. Right now it's just everything sucks. So once something else happens that feel worse, it kind of double down on that feeling, and we kind of let that affect us. I mean, everybody means well, but just because you mean well don't mean you don't have to go out there and compete and give it all you got. We got to step that part of it up.
DeMar, do y'all need to tighten up relationships off the court? I mean, Billy sound like, the more you guys get to know each other and bond off the court, the better you all be able to transfer that to on the court.
No, because at the end of the day, you have a great group of guys. We don't have no big ego guys. We don't have a bunch of superstars fighting against attention. We don't have that. So that's not an issue. Whether we hang more or not. It's just us understanding what needs to be done and going out there and compete and understanding like we all got to be on the same level when we go out there and compete, and not kind of think individually, feel like, all right, let me just do my job. It's a collective team thing that we all gotta, we gotta be one. A phone with a cord won't work if you take it off the wall.
I gotta check that one. That was good.
I'll try to give y'all one today.
No, that's
that
a
was
good
pretty good one.
Yeah.
Unless it's a cordless.
Now, if it's
Isn't that right?
if it's cordless, you gotta make sure it's charged up.
Okay.
So it can work. So we just gotta be charged up and understand, like, when it's time to make a phone call, better put the phone on charger. When it's time to go play, that's all it is. We gotta keep.
So it's nothing bigger than that going on.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't think it's nothing. I don't even have an analogy for it, but nah, it's just we just gotta be on one accord from a compete level. Go out there and compete. That's the difference when we go out there and compete, and the teams, just get hot and making everything. I live with that. But we're not competing like we should every single night when we get our butt whooped. That's unacceptable.
Remember that road victory in Milwaukee right before Thanksgiving?
Right.
And that's as connected as a defensive effort as you guys had all year. You were taking charges. Kobe was diving on the floor for loose balls. How do you go from there to where you are now?
I think we all got to understand when you have games and moments like that, you got to create those. They're just not going to come when you play against the good teams. You got to do it against the lower level teams as well. It's not who you playing against. It's what's in us every single night that we got to carry. I think we lose sight of that a lot of times, and we let the negative kind of steamroll and carry us, into having games like this. You know, we can't have that. We gotta have that competitive nature like we have in Milwaukee. It could have been versus anybody, but the way we played, we gotta carry that every single night. Like you know, I grew up playing in a park where you want to go home with your ball. You want to fight. Make sure you play with your ball and you take your ball home. We gotta have that type of attitude.
Do you think you get it? I mean, obviously the results kind of answer this question for me, but are there too many nights where you guys are kind of even in defense and playing at the, you know, need to bring my ball home mentality that you need?
Yeah, I mean, it's showing. You know, until we buckle down and realize like we leaving this park with our ball regardless. You know, we're gonna keep getting the same results. Tired of going home without the ball.
Anthony Edwards had 37 tonight. Just
Thanks,
on,
Tim.
what do you guys do defensively, and what's your thoughts on Anthony as well?
Great young talent. Give him credit. Get some tough shots. One of those guys that once you get it rolling, it's tough to stop. You know, you got to give him credit. You know, hell of a young player.
Appreciate it, DeMar.